Hello, Joseph.
Hello, Dr. James.
Hello, we're back. Back in Sekiro. It's been a while, I think.
It has for us, but maybe not for you guys.
That's very true. For the magic of YouTube, it'll be a lot sooner for
That
you
it will
than
be.
it was for Ease. So last session we had fairly decent. We started exploring this temple.
Can I just say how absolutely stunning this game is?
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
Look at how beautiful that is. That ridge shot up there kind of reminds me of The Lion King as well, to be fair. But this game is stunning. Like, it annoys me that it's a bad game, because it's absolutely beautiful.
It's not that bad of a game.
No, it's not awful. I'm just rubbish at it.
Well, I don't know. You're probably better than most people at it from your Dark Souls experience. Anyway, we started exploring this temple. We managed to make it all the way to the bridge and defeated the Arbor Knight on the bridge, who's wanted to make sure his son Roberto got access to the sacred water.
Roberto!
Yep, we also found the demon bell, didn't activate it, and found a shortcut, and also promptly ran away from the headless guy who's guarding it.
Activating that demon bell is a bad time, especially considering we're playing on the hardest difficulty already.
It is,
so
it is.
Let's never do that.
Not yet. So also as well, just before we got started, I did a bit of grinding and bought some sen, and also upgraded our shuriken to the gouging top.
Oh, that is beautiful. Let me just have a quick read of that. Enhanced shuriken that pierces enemies with its sharp blades. Momentum after landing and will damage an enemy's vitality posture, even if guarded. Fair play.
That's why I spent some sen basically to grab that, purely because, like I say, if you block it, it still does damage to them.
Did I spy our unseen aid was still at maximum? It is. Look at that,
30%. Even though we did a few times to Roberto, man. But
you've definitely done some grinding, because if I just spied that right, we've got 200 spirit emblems as well.
We do. We also have a skill point and a half. We basically started with no skill points.
That is disgusting.
So we had to get some. But the reason why we're here is because we have the white pinwheel flower.
We do, yes. We've got to give it to fat old sad boy.
We do.
Trying to say that in English is impossible. Sad old fat boy. There we go.
Exceptionally fast as well. So basically what I want to do this, and then we can decide where we're going next. So here we are, my friend. Yep. They did indeed.
Me all alone.
And we do have it.
It is in our possession, sir.
There we go. Now give him the white pinwheel. There we go. Oh, he's happy now.
Yeah,
I just noticed he's got like buck teeth, hasn't he? Like
he has, yeah.
Right, so they're children of rejuvenation. A pinwheel for that child.
What child is he talking about?
No idea. Spirit you away.
He wants to die, doesn't he?
Well, maybe. Ah. Okay. Oh, right. He basically just wants company. He's lonely.
He does, yeah. Hard relate, my friend. Hard relate. In charge of looking after the children. Well, we can only refuse. Well, okay. Well, I kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But perhaps he doesn't want to die then.
No.
Perhaps the thing that we need to do for him is something else.
Yes, but we've started his quest line on a bit. I don't think we can. Can we give him the other flower? No, we can't.
No.
Okay. We also saw the merchant other time as well, and he wanted someone who's big and strong to find.
He did.
Go in the graveyard. Go search the graveyards.
I'd be curious to know as to whether or not that guy is related.
I think he is. Tell you what, we'll go talk to the merchant and see if now we've given this guy the white pinwheel, maybe he'll be, if he's interested.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Maybe it's kind of like a Go see this guy. You know, classic RPG quest. Go see this guy. Give him an item. Go see somebody else. So, anyway, I hope everyone's well. Enjoying the Sekiro and other stuff we have going, which isn't very much at the moment, but will
Not
be
at the
in the
moment,
future.
but eventually.
Eventually, yes. Right. Okay, well, I don't think we can. No. Can't buy anything while I'm here, so I'll just buy some. Well, they need any of those upgrade items.
I don't think we really need anything from this guy,
No.
do we? How's our coin purse situation looking? Because I spy we've got a fair amount of sen on us as well.
I had to use a few, so we haven't got enough to actually buy any from the funeral mob. We'll have to press on a little bit further with a bit more sen in our pockets.
Makes sense. We just
Now,
got to make sure we don't get dead.
That's very true. Now, the question for you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to continue to push through the temple? Or do you want to... Well, it's either that, push through the temple, or fight a boss, basically, is what we're doing.
Is the boss Genichiro?
It's either Genichiro or Lady Butterfly.
I feel like we beat Lady Butterfly, but I probably have had a brain fart on that one. So
no,
I would say
we almost beat her.
Oh, we almost beat her. Okay.
Yeah.
That shows you how long it's been for me. Let's. I would say for now, push on through the temple as we can, because hopefully we'll either find another merchant or get enough sen to bank the money that we've got, and then give Lady Butterfly another go.
Okay.
Because I don't want to lose the cash money that we have, because like this is uncharted territory for me now. I don't know much after this temple.
Okay.
So I would much rather continue on and feel a little bit safer with having some kind of backup in our pockets than go, yeah, let's go and fight these bosses for the sake of it and lose everything.
Okay, that's fine. So here we are at so that's the bridge where we fought the guy.
Plus, this area is beautiful.
It is very, very nice.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. I mean, look at all this. That's where the demon bell is.
Mm.
Look at all these beautiful trees.
Oh, that's right. We're on the opposite side now, aren't we?
We have. We actually managed to defeat him.
Which, if I remember correctly, because this is the last area that I ever played before I stopped playing it, there is a boss around here that looks a lot like Voldo from Soul Calibur.
Yes, there is.
He's got like claw hands and feet, hasn't he? And he sort of crawls around the floor. Looks a little bit like a licker, but like more human.
Yep, he does. The good thing about it as well is that see that koi in the pond there. Is I think, I do like. I think pushing through the temple's a good one, because it's what I did when I first played the game. Basically, so I was like to get as many points as I could before fighting Genichiro.
Yeah, I mean the way we got to look at it now is we're slowly getting to a point where we are not so much overpowered for Lady Butterfly, but pretty much on par with her now.
Yes.
I think it's all about the timing with the snap seeds. But other than that, I think we're pretty much golden to sort of fight her. But as I said, I would much rather make sure we've got our stuff banked before we start.
Yes.
Chucking ourselves at bosses and losing it all.
Totally understand. Totally get you.
And I'm also assuming that we have enough dragon droplets in case things go sour.
We have one in the bank.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I think we've got several merchants we can actually buy some from as well. I'm going to see if we can just do this.
I don't think that works for the koi. I think you actually actively have to kill them. Because they're a bit like, I liken them to the crystal lizards from Dark Souls. Because if you don't kill them quick enough, you don't get the special item.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, so there is, I think there's like 2 or 3 in here.
I know they do sort of come back. Yeah, they do come back. Look. The problem is they move so quickly.
Yep.
Look at that.
There we go.
We can go and see our bucket friend when we go to fight Lady Butterfly.
Ah, the bucket friend.
I'll tell you what, if you guys haven't seen them already, if any of you have either a free version of or pay for Crunchyroll, and you love the sort of enemies and general sort of aesthetic of Sekiro, I strongly urge you to watch a TV show called Folk Tales from Japan. So what it is it's like old sort of nursery rhymes for like kids. It airs like first thing in the morning in Japan for kids before they go to school, and it's basically all this sort of like proper cultural Japanese folklore, but it's all done with different art styles for every single episode, and there's like well over 600 episodes. So if you ever want to sort of like go, oh, I really like the look of that thing, like that the little dude with the hand in the bucket, for example, where we give the treasure cut up scales to. I can't remember what he is, or what he's actually sort of based off of, but there is an entire episode based on those things on this Folk Tales from Japan thing, and I highly recommend it, because I used to watch it before I went to bed because it is incredibly relaxing, but it's full of so much sort of like knowledge, whilst also being sort of like playfully childish. So I highly recommend it.
I might have to give it a look myself.
Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go.
So you can see, have used some Gakshin sugar to some.
Yes, mate. You're doing a bit of a Solid Snake moment here.
Well, yeah, Solid Snake with the stealth camo equipped. Yeah, because I think there's multiple routes. I think we can either go through this temple.
Yes.
Or we can, like, I think there's a path down as well.
I think the way that I did it is I went over.
Yes, I think I've gone over as well, because
that's where I ended up fighting the boss, and then that's when I stopped playing the game, because that's when everything sort of changed for me. So I went over, so I don't know anything in or around this temple. I just know what's over it.
Right, see. You can see you've got a good old bunch of clumpy boys. Just
if I remember correctly as well, didn't they absolutely batter you last time?
Yes, one of them did, especially probably the guy with the hat on.
That's
the
right,
guy right there in the centre. Now, the thing is, I'm wondering if, because I've triggered them, if they're just here, they're just going to stay put.
Possibly. I mean, it makes sense to, if you can bypass them, but don't forget that if this is the area I think it is, you've got another one of those weird, grotesque monster things that a bunch of monks are praying to inside there.
Yep, but that's alright, we bypassed the temple.
You're just mugging it off. Fair play, mate. Fair play is exactly what I would do.
Exploration. Now, yes. Yeah, I think the Voldo boss guy is actually in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, because that's basically where I went. I can't remember why I went that way. But sneaky. But I think he, like I said, it wasn't because of him that I stopped playing, but it's irritating because as soon as I sort of finally, in quotations, got Sekiro, I had to stop playing. And to be honest with you, I don't really sort of miss it. I am enjoying watching this playthrough, and I'm really enjoying sort of like, obviously, like I'm more excited for the bits that I haven't seen. Mm-hmm. But I like the idea of Sekiro. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's just bosses that just get on my nerves. Like bollocks. This whole side of things amazing. Like I love this because it's like you've learned how to do this thing. Do it against the enemies. Oh dear.
It's only a bit of poison.
Muscle. I feel like we learned that it takes a while for his hat to break.
Yeah. Also help if we'll miss him as well. There we go.
There we go. God, those things are grotesque, aren't they?
It is. That took a lot of our spirit emblems, but
It did. Can you imagine trying to stand on those things as well? I'm sure we've spoken about it before, but mug that.
Yeah, right. There we
you
go.
got to have some balance on them.
The good thing is as well, we can look through our inventory to find the items we need and not worry about our health ticking out at the same time.
But see, that's the fun of it, isn't it?
What, the fun of frantically trying to find
mate,
blooming purple moss as you're dying of toxic.
Exactly, mate. Exactly, whilst you're standing in a toxic swamp surrounded by giant tree beasts and mushrooms. That's the fun of it, mate.
And guys throwing rocks.
Exactly. And guys lobbing rocks at you. Because why not?
Exactly. Right.
Man, we have to play Dark Souls on this channel at some point. We would be robbing ourselves if we didn't.
We would. Definitely. Right, so I think there's a couple of monks. They're having a bit of a conversation.
I can't work out if one of them has the giant staff or not.
I think they're all...
I think they're all fisticuff boys, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they'll be fairly easy to beat then.
Well, you say that. There is 3 of them.
Yeah, but you're hard, innit?
Yeah, but I'm trying to be smart about this. You know, pick off my opponents one at a time.
Well, would it not be worth popping some sugar on? It makes you invisibro.
How they didn't hear that, I don't know.
That's not ominous in the slightest.
No.
Boom. Oh boy, you are brave. Well, that's one way to do it, and I will applaud you.
That's 1 down.
There's not anything behind this fire pit, is there, that could like just casually sneak up on you?
I don't think so.
I feel like there are monkeys, lizards, and more. Yeah, no, I think there's monkeys and lizards and wolves down that way that you were just looking.
An entire menagerie of pain. Basically.
Yes, mate. Just a big old zoo of enemies.
The enemy zoo.
I reckon you might be able to climb back up onto that tree and at least stealth kill one of them.
Just get behind.
Or just do that, yeah. What was that noise? These things always remind me of Krillin from Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Look at that. Delicious. Well, that was easy, you bleeding show-off.
Skill point. Well, it's like I said, I've been warming up. Unlike last few sessions, I've come into it blind and...
See, sometimes it pays for me to be a little bit late.
See, there's can you just see him there?
Yeah, I can see him.
The wolf. The wolves. Fortunately, they all just die to one gouging top.
They do.
So
Thank
that's
God.
Not too bad.
I would still be careful going down there, though.
Yeah, because that's a lot of them. Look how many wolves there are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of wolves.
And as I said, I'm pretty sure there's those weird poison-spitting lizards knocking about down there as well.
Yeah. If only I had a grenade. There's a lizard there. You can see him. It was just camouflaged.
What you need is either an alluring skull and then a black firebomb, and you'd be sorted. But alas, this is an inferior game.
Well, it doesn't have explosives in it, basically.
It does not have explosives. Well, it sort of does, but they're restricted to your wooden hand.
Yeah. Right.
They're definitely stuck.
Oh, mine.
I think there's one still alive, my friend.
Yes, but I don't know where he is.
Neither do I.
He wasn't in this procession.
No, he's down a bottomlet, I think.
It's a lizard as well, if I can hear that.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Oh, there he is. Bump.
Yeet. At least he didn't spew his guts. There's another one behind you and all.
Yeah. But, more importantly, this is where Voldo Bossman is.
Yes, it is. I think there is a way you can sort of do this fight without taking too much pain.
I think the first time I actually fought him myself, I did it in one. Like, I never saw him and I actually managed to took him out.
Yeah, because I know that you can get on the rafters and like stealth kill a bunch of the little ones before like you activate the main boss.
Yeah, like just by going up there. Well, unfortunately, if we're going to do that, which we could do, we have some pocket is heavy with Sen.
It is.
And they only have
That's what concerns me.
3 spirit emblems. Oh.
Yeah, lizard.
Oh, you cheat! Oh, you bastard.
That's one way to do it.
There we go.
I'm sorry, but that's still unnecessary. And I will say it every time you kill one like that.
Every time.
Every time. That's so unnecessary.
It is. I mean, why can't you just, die in a nice way?
Exactly. Not that there is such a thing, but still.
Yes. Right.
So this is uncharted territory for me now. I think I've gotten as far as the top of this hill.
Right, I see.
I think there's a big beastie around here somewhere, like one of those...
I can hear him as well.
Yeah, because it's like a patrol.
Oh!
I think there he is. I'm pretty sure there's like a patrol of them, and you can hide in the grass on the left, I think. Strike one!
I thought there's more enemies coming. I saw them, so
Mm-hmm.
Whoop!
Yeet! Well, you're now out of Spirit Emblem, so you're going to have to do this OG style.
No, actually, we will go back, sort ourselves out, and come up, and then I guess let you decide. Do you want to then push through up the hill, or do you want to go fight Voldo Boy?
Well, if we can get rid of our Sen and not waste it, then yeah, by all means, fight Voldo.
All right, very good. We'll try that. So we will join you when we're about to fight Voldo. Drop down to here. There we go. And actually, you can just do this. So you can get on. So you can get onto the rafters.
That's right, yeah.
You can just come in through the top of the roof.
Son of a preacher man.
So yeah, so this is how I came into this area. So I dropped in. I got to try carefully drop and do this. There we are. We are literally above the boss.
That is genius. Like I said, I know that you can take out, because the ones that are the biggest pain in the backside are those ones on the rafters, because they will drop down, but you can stealth kill them before you get down there.
Yeah.
And I remember when I did this, I would stealth kill a couple and then flee the boss arena, and then come back and stealth kill a couple more and then flee the boss arena until it was sort of like safe enough to sort of take that guy on his own.
Yes.
Because he's another one of those bosses where, if I remember correctly, you have to basically treat him like that, you know, the boss we had, the guy in the blue coat, who literally just like spammed an attack at you and you just had to block everything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what his deal is.
Yes, I think he is one of those bosses.
Mm.
I'm gonna try and get this guy, this rafter guy as well. Yeah, if we'd have come up there and just jumped straight up from the rafters like you, I'm actually going to use another Gachin sugar.
Yes.
I think I don't think they're relatively hard to come by, so I don't mind using them. Because I think you can kill a lot of enemies. Oh, well, you just fell off. Delightful.
Always good.
Yes. Now, do we just jump straight at this boss's head and just get a death blow straight out of the gate?
How do you think that's going to work?
I'm not sure. But I feel like a death blow on a boss is too... I can't really pass it up.
If you want my take on this,
yes,
before you jump on his head,
mm-hmm.
Just bear in mind, do a quick pan around of how many miniature guys are around.
1, 2, 3. There are 3.
So, do you think that getting a death blow on the boss and then having to faff around with 3 little guys whilst trying to keep yourself a relative distance away from the main boss would be better than trying to thin the herd?
It's difficult because even if I thin the herd and then come back, I don't know if he'll be in the exact same position, so I don't know if I'll be able to get the death blow on him.
Very smart. Well,
So,
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leave it up to you. And if it all goes Pete Tong, I have reserved the right to laugh.
Exactly, you reserve the right to laugh anyway. So, right, here we go. Boom.
Good luck, Squire. Don't forget they love fire. So he does a lot of rapid swings, and is also a sweeper by the looks of it. Lovely. Yeah, very quick one as well. Did we equip any sort of fire repellent?
We didn't. Dowsing powder, you mean?
That's the one. As if you got a death blow on him. They can clearly see you.
No, that's like because these guys crawl on the ground. It tells you that you can get death blows on them even if they're aware of you.
Oh, okay.
So as long as they're
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, so that's actually not too bad because I remembered that. I totally forgot about that fact.
I'm not gonna laugh because I didn't realise that was a thing. So